The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
It's the babyface assassin. It's the Pac-Man making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. Nice punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round.
What you doing?
At this point,
But he got complacent.
on to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
The perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. They miss with the jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
hook doesn't score. Straight right, just misses. Pacquiao there, got clipped clean. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tap?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate. There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. His stamina is off the charts. Counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That right uppercut misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last one. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That's another scoring shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Jab slightly off target. Nice defense on that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Barrera in that last round. That bell could not have...
I need you to go back out there and make
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchange punches. Do you believe this? Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Well done with that counter shot. Bombs away. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Barrera in that last round. And a round that's his round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That left hook missed. Straight right. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Has to be careful for that. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. They are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.